everybody, it's Katie. Today I wanted to talk about something that we've already talked a little bit about, but I wanted to go into some more detail. A few weeks ago we shot a video about things that were important to do like after baby prep. And there were 4 things. The first one was meals, time off for your spouse, older sibling care, and postpartum prep. So today I wanted to talk a little bit more about one of those things and also add in one more thing to consider now that we're about 3 months postpartum. So the first thing is adding into that, and that is household chores and household care, I guess. One thing that I think would have been helpful that I'm thinking back on now is maybe arranging with 2 of my really good friends or maybe a family member to come over once a week and do something like vacuum. For me, having the little vacuum lines on the floor makes me feel like my house is clean. Whether it's a mess and I have a clean floor, it makes me feel better. The other thing that makes me feel better is having clean cabinets and not having like sticky stuff or pre-workout powder. That was for my husband. Anyway, those are things that make me feel like my house is at least somewhat in order. So if I were going to have another baby, one thing that I would do before that baby came along is I would get with 2 of my really good friends, 2 people that I wouldn't really care if they saw me looking like I just had a baby. I would have them come over maybe once a week and just say, hey, can you come on Fridays and vacuum my floor? Or can you come on Mondays and just kind of give my kitchen a scrub down? And it's going to take, what, half an hour? I mean, we don't have a very big house, but what would it take? Not very much time, and it would make me feel like my house isn't a complete mess. Plus, on the benefit, on a bonus note, they'd probably be willing to hold the baby while you took a shower. So that's one thing that I would add into that list. Now, the next thing that I want to talk about is meals, and I want to go a little bit into some more detail on that. Meals after baby comes are super important. You can hear my baby in the background. Meals after baby, super important. So if you can make ahead some meals, do it. Awesome. If you have friends willing or family willing to bring you food afterwards, awesome. However, I want to talk about something called Meal Train. I'm sure many of you are familiar with this. There's a website that I've used before. It's called mealtrain.com, and there's a couple different levels. You can do the free version or you can do a paid version. The free version is what I've used before, and it basically allows you to create a login. You go in and you pick your date range and you say dinners. I want dinners. So for 2 weeks, you say Katie and her family need dinners, and you send out the link. You can put it on social media or via email, and you send out that link, and all of your friends and family sign up to bring you dinners. And honestly, I had a lot of help from my family, and Steve was home, and it was great, but it would have been nice to have a little bit more. And I actually had a friend offer to do a meal train for me, and I thought, well, you know, I should be okay. And we were okay, but it would have been great to have those meals coming in, because if we didn't eat them one day, we could eat them for breakfast the next day. So I would really suggest checking into the meal train, and even if you think you might not need it, do it. Just do it, because your friends and your family are looking for ways to bless you and help you during this season. At least I'm sure most of them are. They want to help. So let them help. Let them bring you a meal. So check out the mealtrain.com and use it. Yeah. Okay, so that's it, guys. Thanks for watching. If you like our videos, click like, follow. That way you'll get notification when we post new videos. And hope you guys are all doing wonderful. Take care. Bye.